Okay, look, so here's the situation. Now, yesterday, anybody that knows me and what I'm trying to do know that I was at the Capitol getting my business registered and stuff like that, handling my priorities as a man. So I just got a call from my supervised release officer. Well, no, I didn't get a call from him. I called him to inform him that, I was supposed to take a UA at this other place way in South Charleston, and I wasn't able to make it because I had other obligations and I didn't have a way to get there, because like right now, I'm using the public transportation and I'm walking because, my car is in the shop and that's getting fixed, but that's not high on my list of priorities right now. I'll get to that once I get to it. So he calls and tells me that, listen, I want to see you in my office because we need to discuss, you handling your priorities. And I'm like, really? Okay, no problem. I'll be there at 2 o'clock and we can have this discussion because this is a new supervised release officer that I was just switched to him because I have a motion in court for asking the courts to vacate, or set aside the extra 36 month supervised release that they gave me. Okay. Now, let me give you a little bit of history and background on the situation. Um, I was convicted of drug trafficking and I was given a 146-month sentence. So, in 2008, the crack law came into effect and they had sentence adjustments. So, with the crack law, I got 30 something months off and my sentence was reduced to 117 months. So, I was in prison from October 1999 to March of 2009, which is 100 and 109 months roughly, and given a term of 60 months supervised release to do after that. So I get out, going to school, working, being a productive citizen, everything. Um, my thing is with marijuana. So in 2012, January, I was caught with 20 grams of marijuana. And, I tested positive for marijuana while I was on supervised release. So, this was a violation of the terms of my supervised release. Now, what my probation officer recommended and the government recommended to the courts was that, listen, Mr. Green has served 51 months, 52 months on the 60-month supervised release. All we want him to do is his 8 months, and, you know, we don't see any reason for any further supervision, right? No, by being to the judge's discretion to impose any sentence that he feel, which he could impose a sentence up to the 5 years of supervised release that I had, he ended up sentencing me to 20 months in prison and 36 months additional supervised release, you know. So on top of the 109 months that I already done for the 117-month sentence, I also have to do an extra 20. So that goes up to basically 129, 130 months, something like that. I have my calculations right. So now, and I've done, that's doing over a year of what I was originally sentenced to do. Originally 117 months, and I've been in prison for 130 months off of this sentence. And the 60-month supervised release, which I've already done 53 months of off of. So add on to that an additional 36-month supervised release. That's 88 months. 52 and 36 is 88 months supervised release that the government is trying to require me to do off of a 60-month sentence. And nah, I'm fighting. Like I said, I got a motion in court right now where I'm asking the courts, because this is a sentence that the judge imposed under his own discretion. I'm asking him to correct the sentence, you know. But in the meantime, between time, I got to deal with this supervised release situation, which they feel like they should be a priority in my life, which I feel like they are nowhere near um, up on top of the list of my priorities as what I think they are. They want to be more of a priority to me than I think that they should be. So we about to go up here and handle this situation with him. Um, Pray for me. It is what it is. But, the struggle continues. Holla back. The golden law, baby.